Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to this week's episode of Hidden Jewels of Soul and Disco. My name is Nadine, I'm writing for Souldisco.de, and this week we are going to talk about the facts of life. And don't worry, that video won't take that long. We're talking about the group, The Facts of Life, and I'll put the album right here, which is their second album, and this is this week's Hidden Jewel. Who are The Facts of Life? The Facts of Life is a group which has been discovered by Millie Jackson. The good thing, on the back side of this US release, you have the pictures, individual, I hope you can see that. Yep. Plus the names. So here we have Chuck Carter, we have Jean Davis, she's the sister of Tyrone Davis, and she met Millie Jackson on the road. And when she was opening up for her brother Tyrone Davis. And here we have Keith Williams. Chuck Carter and Keith Williams are being credited by Millie Jackson for teaching her to sing, actually. So when she met these three people, she wanted to produce them individually. But during the lack of time, she produced them or put them together as a group, and they became The Facts of Life. In 1977, they released their first album. And the first album included one of the biggest hits, Sometimes, which is a remake of a country song. And Sometimes is the hit of that album. You can get their first album on Spotify, wherever you want. It was released in 1977. And the thing was, they put out the single Sometimes, and it became a hit. And they rushed out by KVET, that's the label. They rushed out the album to get it just out and put together some songs, and all in all, I listened to that first album. And yeah, Sometimes it's the hit, and the rest, I didn't like it so much. So you can get the first album in the dollar bin. I don't buy records. I know for a fact that I will listen to only once or twice, so I'll keep it for somebody who enjoys the record way more than I do. So, yeah. Some people say, because it was rushed so fast, that the cover looks like that it says, "Please go buy and don't buy me." Here is the cover. Actually, I've seen worse. It has typos on it, problems with the fonts, problems with the picture quality. What do we learn from collecting vinyl and finding obscure stuff and all of that and rare stuff? Don't judge a book by its cover. But anyway, give this album a listen. It's actually nothing I listen more than 2 or 3 times to, so that's why I left it in the dollar bin. Anyway, this is the second album, as I said before, and to me it's absolutely gorgeous. I even enjoyed the side A more than side B. And it's way better produced than the first album. It's been produced by Millie Jackson. In the first album, she wasn't really into it because in the mid-70s to late 70s, she was hot. She was the hot shit. She was at the peak of her career, and she was having little time. In the second album, she was involved, and is even having a guest appearance, sorry, a guest appearance on the first track, Did He Make Love to You? And it's a brilliant song. And pretty much the same people who were involved in Millie Jackson's work by the mid to late 70s are also involved here. So, produced by Millie Jackson, executive producer Brad Shapiro, strings and horns arranged by Mike Lewis, recorded at Criteria Recording Studios. Tracks recorded at Muscle Shoals Sound Studios. So pretty much the same people, and I would say, let's have a listen.
And I keep wondering, did he make love? Did he make love to you?
Went to a few ballgames.
Did you find
There's just no way he will ever be you. I guess that's the price I'll have to pay. But when he I'll be ready to take a chance on you.
It sounds great, right? It sounds great. So I paid for it. You find its second album also in the dollar bin. I paid, I think, $4 to $5 for it. It looked the vinyl looked perfect, like never been played, and the cover itself, it had a tiny, I think you can see that, a tiny little cutout at the end, at the end, right at the corner. I'm sorry. So yeah. That's the front cover. Once again, I already put it in one of these great vinyl storage solution sleeves. So we have a kind of reflection. This is the back side. You can even get an address for the Facts of Life fan club, which is quite interesting because once this one got out, the group separated and disappeared. Because, like I said, at that time, Millie was also managing this group, and she was so busy that she was not having the time to really get into the promotion thing, mailing lists, and all of that. So they disappeared and left behind a great amount of music. So on the back, Millie wrote something which I want to read for you guys. Is a producer usually doesn't write liner notes, but never being known as shy, I'll take a chance. The Facts of Life were my inspiration to be a singer myself. They are raw soul in its natural state. This album contains feelings that usually do not appear on records and only once in a while in concert. The facts are, they believe in what they are singing and I believe in what they are singing. So when you listen to this album, I think you can't help but learn about the facts of life. Millie J. So yeah, Millie is having a guest appearance on Did He Make Love to You, and where she's telling the guy not to hit the woman. So listen to it today. That's once again shows one of the greatness of Millie Jackson, that she once again was for the empowerment of women, because at that time it wasn't so unusual that you had some violence in marriage, and she was saying, oh, you can't be a woman, by the way, she's way taller than you. So that's a typical Millie Jackson style song. No, it was a rap. She wasn't actually singing, she was talking. So I'll show you. This is the label of the Cavette, side A. And this is, I'm sorry, can you see that? You can see that. This is side 2. And as you can see, the vinyl is like, really, it's like mint. And for $4, having a near mint record with a tiny little cutout, you can't say no to this. Yeah, The Facts of Life, second album. Sadly, they never reunited. Honestly, I don't know what happened to all 3 members of the group. If you know something about them, please let me know. And give this album a try. May we learn more about the facts of life when we listen to this album. Also give the first album a try. May it gets to you. It didn't got to me, but anyway, this is something you should actually listen to. So once again, have a great week. Stay healthy, stay safe, listen to good music, have a good time, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.